What is up, you guys? It's Jay and I'm back with another YouTube video. Yeah. Today's YouTube video, if you have not told by the title, it is going to be a makeup tutorial / story time. So basically, it's going to be my everyday makeup tutorial and a story time, and I'll tell you guys what the story is going to be in a little bit. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment and share this video with your friends and etc, you know, and follow my social media. That will be at the end of the video. So yeah, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Yeah. Oh my god, I got a missed call. So I already washed my face and put some moisturizer on it, put some shea butter on it. So I don't really need anything else to be put on it. But I am gonna take some of this Beauty Counter 3 Balancing Charcoal Mist. I'm gonna spray that on my face. Yeah, I'm gonna go with my NYX Shine Killer. Then I'm gonna go in with some foundation and some moisturizer. The Maybelline Fit Me, my foundation, and the Olay Agifying foundation. I mean, not the foundation, the freaking moisturizer. I'm gonna use my my e.l.f. foundation brush and some vitamin C serum on my foundation brush, you know, yeah. So yeah, let's get into the video. So the story time today, you guys, hold on. Ooh. So the story time today, you guys, is going to be the time I got caught drinking. Bro, this brings back memories. This is crazy. Like, this story is crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. So, it was me and my best friend. Her name is Kaya. It was my best friend. Like, it's never a dull moment without Kaya. It's like never a dull moment. We had this like little thing that was going on. I don't even know. It was like a phase where she came over my house, I went over her house, and it was like a every weekend thing, bro. This weekend she was at my house, and we woke up and I cooked her breakfast. It's like this thing where we have this thing where I like cook her breakfast. Like I always cook her breakfast in the morning. And hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Hold on. Hello. So I cooked her breakfast this morning. And then we started to clean up. Our mess and etc. You know, all that. Started to clean up. And I was cleaning up and I went over by the liquor section. We have like a liquor section in our kitchen. Well, I wouldn't say it's so much a section. It's more like where we just keep all like the bottles, you know, the bottles. I was like, she was like, where'd you get these bottles? They're so pretty and stuff. I was like, I don't know. I think my mom got them from Dominican. Well, she did. She got them from Dominican Republic when we went on the cruise. And she was like, OMG. And she picked up both of them. And we looked at each other, kind of gave each other this look. And we were like, like, you guys already know that was what was going to go down. We were going to try some liquor. It wasn't really liquor, it was like rum. It was rum. I guess that's still liquor. Either way, it was bad. And we just like, we poured a little bit. I poured a little bit. Kai was like, you're scary, Jane, and stuff. I was like, no, I'm just not trying to get drunk. I knew I wasn't supposed to drink and all that stuff. That I wasn't supposed to have my friends drinking and stuff. You know, I knew that. But I was going through this phase where I just did not care, bro. Like, it was just, I did not care phase, like, for real. Like, I don't know what was going on with me. I went through that, like, we went ahead and we poured, like, I poured, like, this much into the little glass, because I was, like, I was scary, but, you know, but I was a daredevil. Like, I was gonna do it. So, I went ahead and we, we literally took the glasses and we were, like, so fast, but Kaya was chugging that stuff, so I don't understand, bro. Over there, like, my face, I was like, it wasn't a good feeling at all. It was not a good feeling at all. It was like I was just over there like dying on the inside. Like, it made my face feel weird. Like, it made my face feel like it was weighed down, like so heavily, like I couldn't even open my eyes. I don't know. Is that just me? I don't know. Just know I did not like it. Then we tried the apple teeny one. I opened the bottle and it smelled fairly good. I was like, oh, okay, this may not be that bad. So I opened it. I poured me and Kaya only a little bit. We didn't like chug that junk. Like, we just chugged it, and it still gave me the same feeling in my face. That little feeling, like I'm sorry I'm doing that ugly face, but it gave me that feeling, bro. Like, that was so but it tastes better than the pineapple one, and I could say that was my favorite one out of both of them. Pause on the story. So that's the foundation layer. You guys see how that looks good? That looks flawless skin, you know, honey? Yes. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows. So I really can't, that's hard for me to do this while I'm talking, so I'm gonna do my eyebrows and I'm gonna come back with the story. Okay, yeah. I just filled in my eyebrows. It wasn't nothing major. Just filled them in, and then I like put some concealer around, if you can see that. So yeah, next I'm gonna just go on to my eyes. Back to the story time. So where was I? Oh yeah. So we were taking the shot of the apple tea, and it still gave me that little face, you know, the face. But Kaya was for real chugging them things, bro. Like, she was really taking that jump. And I was like, over there, I'm over here looking like, what? 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 I'm not the one to ask if you want to go out drinking, because I'm going to be like, I don't want to go. Can't do that. No. After I took my shot, I noticed that Kaya was like over there putting it on Snapchat, like that she was drinking rum and stuff, and that she was chugging them hoes. And I was like, oh, so you putting yours on Snapchat? She was like, yeah. And I took out my Snapchat and I did it too. That's where we go wrong. Our generation. Technology. That's where you go wrong. But so I took out my little phone and started recording on Snapchat us drinking, and we thought it was no big deal. So we started cleaned up our little area while I washed the dishes, and we went on about our day. Whatever we did that day, we just went on about our day. Like, I think like 2 days later, my sister called my mom. It was like, hey, I want to take Jade out to eat or something like that for lunch. And my mom was like, that's odd, but okay, that's fine with me. And she was like, let me tell Jay. And she was like, okay. So she told me, and I was like, okay. Why? I don't know why she wants to do that. I can't even answer that question. Bottom line, I said, yeah, why not? I could go to get some lunch or something like that. And so she picked me up from my mom's house, and we just started driving, and we were just talking. But then I noticed like she was going into kind of like a lecture type thing. Like, she was going into like a lecture, and I'm in the car like, okay, she's going into a lecture. Like, every freaking person that I know, all they do is give me lectures, you know. That's my mindset right now. Because I was going through this phase where, like, I just wanted to experiment stuff on my own, and they were just trying to teach me, like, Jay, you can't experiment with everything. We're trying to help you. We're trying to do this, that. And I was not going, like, I would not listen to nobody. And I regret that, because it would have made things so easier for me that I didn't have to go through. Just talking to me, going through a lecture, whatever. And then she bust out with this question. She was like, so why would you post what you posted on Snapchat? And I was like, what? I was like, no, I don't. Mind you, the story, like, you know, the Snapchat story, it like went away. So I was like, I completely forgot about it. And she was like, what she posted on Snapchat. I was like, what? I'm still sitting over here while I'm trying to remember. And I really can't remember. I'm over here like, what is she talking about? And then she says, when you were drinking on Snapchat. I was like, what? I was stuck. I was like so embarrassed and so disappointed in myself. It wasn't even funny. Like, I was so disappointed, like, that my own sister saw that. Like she saw it with her own eyes. I was just like looking at her like, are you for real? Like, you really saw this? Please tell me you're joking. And she was like, so why would you do that? And I explained to her, I was like, we were just experimenting, like, I mean, we wanted to try it, like, so we did. She was like, you could try it, but why post it on Snapchat? And I was like, honestly, I was being honest with her. I was like, I don't see the problem with, like, posting it on Snapchat. And she was like, oh, really? Well, let me tell you the problem. Police officers search Snapchat. You know that, right? And I believed her because she used to be a TBI agent, for one. And I was just listening to her like, wow, they really do. Like, watch. I didn't even know that they did that regularly. If there's any, you know, bad stuff going around on Snapchat, you know, they're just searching and stuff. She was like, what if they found that and you're at home with no parent? That would have caused my mom and my dad to go to jail. My young mind didn't even think about that. I was over here like, are you for real? Like, I was just like, dang, I didn't even think about that, bro. Like, that's crazy. She was like, I'm gonna have to tell mommy that you did this. And I was like, oh God, no! I'm just gonna whoop more. You feel me? Like, whose mother would not do that? I was like, oh God. But then, like, that's what I'm saying in my head. I wasn't like blurting it out. But then I realized the fact, like, I've gotten in trouble. Like, that's not the only thing I got in trouble for. It was like back to back. But that was the only big thing. And I was just realizing, like, wow, what she's saying is right. Like, I really need to stop this. And so she was like, I love you, but I love you enough to like keep you out of trouble and do what's best for you and tell mommy what's going on. Because it may be something that we're not ready for, like something that we can't help you with, that someone else can. I was like, Lord Jesus, please do not send me back to some person to talk to me about my problems and stuff, because I cannot stand that the first time I went. Like, no. I want to stop this because, like, it could, kids, if you're listening to this, if you're like my age and you're listening to this or you're younger, please take my advice and please do not try to grow up early. Stay as young as you can. Like, it's not worth it. You have your whole life to drink. You have your whole life to party. You have your whole life to do whatever you want to do. Just don't grow up fast. Like, have fun in your youth. You feel me? Also, in story time, I'm gonna do my eyeliner and I can't do it while I'm talking, so I will be right back. Okay guys, I'm back and I did my eyeliner. So yeah, back to the story. Her friend was just talking to me and just informing me about all the bad things that could happen if I stayed to doing that type of stuff, like not giving AF about what people say to me, and not giving AF about like the stuff that people trying to tell me that's gonna be used for my good. So basically that's what she was informing me about. And they actually gave me a visual. Like, my granddad owns a restaurant here in Nashville, Tennessee. So they went like kind of close behind the restaurant area and showed me a crack house. Like, what I saw was like unexplainable. Like, they had kids out there on the porch of the crack house. Like, that's how hurt it made me feel. I was like, oh my gosh, like that could have been me. Like, it was like I could be strung out on these streets drunk and give up track, give up my like academics, everything. Like my biggest fear is letting people down, like not being successful, letting people down. Those are my biggest fears. And it was like I saw my fears before my eyes. I was like about our day, and my sister was like, now you see what we're talking about, Jade. I was like, oh, I see it, like I see it clearly. And they went to do something, and I don't know, something just spoke to me. I called my mom and I told her, hey mom, hey mom, how's your day going? She was like, good, how are you? She kind of knew something was up because I don't rarely call her to just ask her how her day is going. I usually ask her that like when I see her, like how her day went. But I guess she knew kind of something was up. And I just told her, I was like, mom, I was drinking on Snapchat. And she was hurt. She was hurt that I did it. More so disappointed. But she was also proud because I took the initiative to actually tell her. Like, instead of my sister tell her, to make it seem like I don't have enough respect in myself to actually tell my mother what I did. That someone else has to tell her what she did. And like, I'm not technically that type of person. Like, I'd rather tell you straight up, you know? Yeah. So I told her, she was very disappointed. And that being said, she was like, Micaiah cannot come over my house anymore for now, for that time being. That was in 8th grade. This was in 8th grade, you guys. So that was kind of like, what, a year ago? Yeah. She called Kaya's mom and told Kaya, boy, she got in trouble. Boy. Sorry. I got hungry. Sorry. My mom had to gain back me and Kaya's trust. So she ended up calling Kaya's mom, telling her what happened. Kaya's mom was really disappointed. Kaya got hurt. She got in trouble, bro. But my mom's not like, I gotta do something to really like piss her off to make her go to that level. And I have. And I will never do it again. At the end of the day, I think we really learned our lesson to not do that until we're older. At least I know that I will not do that until I get older because of the consequences of all the bad things that can happen. You guys, like,
we're gonna use a light because I want a highlighter. Look at that. You can't really see it. You can't really see it. Oh, yeah, you can.
boy, I'm gonna be lighting up people's lives, bro. Oh, Jesus, have mercy. Whew. Give me the strength. Moral of the story is to value your youth. Be young. Don't try to grow up too fast. And I learned that the hard way, you know. And since I had someone tell me that, I want to tell you guys this. If nobody's telling you this, just to value your youth and value your worth. Be the best you can be. It's a time for everything, but I mean, you can take it into consideration to be young as long as you can, or just say F it and not give a F about what I'm saying right now, which some of you probably will, but it's your loss. Woo! Yeah! You guys, we are almost done with the makeup. I just did the highlighter, you feel me? You guys can see that junk vividly, especially on this side. Ooh. That means if you can only see it on that side, you can see the...
Shout out to the grandma who's the best cook ever.
I think I'm just gonna go on with some lip gloss, you know. Give my lips some shine, because I don't really wear like... I don't really wear like you know, lipstick and junk like that. Lastly, I'm gonna take my MAC charged water junk right here and just spray that on my face. Woo! One more frying while here. Okay, guys, this is the finished makeup look. My lip gloss popping. But yeah, this is the finished makeup look. It's just really simple. There's nothing. Like I know that may have seemed like a lot, but I think I tell you, it's just because of the story time. It takes me no time at all to do my makeup in the morning. If I decide to wear makeup, like I said, I don't wear makeup like that often. But yes, you guys, bro, this hole is getting on my nerves. Good time, you guys. Like I said, the story was hilarious, but it was also like a life lesson behind it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment, and share this video to your friends and your loved ones and anyone, because it's really open for anyone. But yeah, I love you guys so much. Stay a bad bitty. Peace.